Sidewinder from Tross Airsoft here in North Carolina. Behind the camera, I've got Sandman. Alright, I'm doing a review on the KJW Full Metal Custom 1911 Tactical HI-Capa Gas Blowback Pistol, also known as the KP05, on KJW's website. Alright, here's the box that it will come in when you receive your UPS order from EVIC. Alright, inside you will find a manual for the KP05 pistol. It is the do's and don'ts of the gun. It also has an exploded view of the gun with all the parts and numbers that correlate to the other side of the page that have part numbers and the names of the parts, so you can go on their website, or EVIC is the only one that I have found that carries all of, if not all, then most of the pieces on their website, and they sell them. Alright? Inside you will also get the pamphlet that has most of KJW's guns. The only one that I did not see in here is the Tomb Raider 45, which is the KP8. It's not the 08, but the 8. It is a 45, a USP 45. It is not trademarked. This is Sandman's gun. We will have a review of that later. But back to the KP05. You also get a mini poster of the KCO2, which I do have, and I will have a review up later. I also have the KP08, which is the gun that sometimes is confused with the 45. Alright, but it's not the same thing or anything. But that's on the other side of the mini poster of the KCO2. Alright, in the box you will also get the gun. Alright, it's basic 1911. It is a HI-Capa, which means that the pistol grip and the mags are slightly larger than most 1911s, alright guys? So that means that young players that have, or people with really small hands, cannot hold this and grip this as tight as somebody say with my hand size. My hands are medium or large compared to most people. You know what they say about big hands, big gloves. Alright guys, but I can grip this fairly easily. I don't have any problem with it. It's a great gun. Great fit for my hand. Inside you'll also get a mag, a KJW 1911, a double stack mag, alright? It fits in the gun perfect, works with the gun perfectly. These parts are stock. That you see in this picture right now are stock. There are no upgrades to this gun currently right here, alright? I also use the Holy Cow Special from EVIC and got a WE 5.1 Dragon. They do not tell you that it is the WE 5.1 Dragon mag. You will find that out once you receive it. It is slightly different from the KJW one, but there's not a major difference that's going to affect your gun in any sort of way, except for the fact that when you put it in, you're firing the gun, it will not lock back. It's locking back slightly now because it sometimes will, but when you're shooting, it's not going to lock back like that. Alright guys, it's not going to lock back. Alright, that's the only qualm I have with this mag, specifically. Also, you'll receive a large Allen key. I don't know the exact size. I'll have that in an annotation or in the box below. Just hit the show more button somewhere over here. Alright? And then you get a very, very teeny tiny small Allen key that is very small. Like, I have a dime right here. I will have at the end of this video, before the credits, I will have a picture comparing the two side by side of a dime and this very small Allen key. It's very small. And the only thing that I can figure out is that it goes to this this front sight, the front of the sight. And so, yeah, it does not go to the trigger. There's a trigger Allen key hole, so you can make the trigger really light, so it's like hair. It's like completely easy to shoot somebody. Anyways, so that's everything inside the box besides the BBs. The BBs are high polished. They do not have seams from what I can see. I've used a couple of them. In another video, I saw that a guy said that the seams were so large that he could cut a man in half. I haven't cut myself in half using them, so I don't think you're going to have that problem. I'm not trying to start anything, but he was wrong on that. Alright, so that's good, guys. That's the box. Okay, so for this gun, I did go out and buy some aftermarket upgrades, alright? I bought a WE hop-up unit and barrel, outer barrel, which came with this inner barrel. I didn't even use that. Right? I just took it out. I unscrewed it, and you can find other videos of where you can unscrew this and whatnot and get the new barrel. All right. I also went out and bought a WE 190mm tight bore inner barrel with mock silencer for HI-Capa 1911's airsoft GBB. All right. This is the mock silencer that you will get right here, right? And this is what it looks like inside the WE version. It does not go inside the stock version, right? So that's that. All right. So now I'm gonna do a field strip, and Sandman's gonna zoom in on when I get inside. I'm gonna do the spring guide, bushing, and spring itself, how to take them out easily. All right. So you're gonna take the gun, you're gonna pop it back. And there is a second hole, you can't see it, he's not going to zoom in on it, because when you get the gun, or if you've seen another 1911, you have to pop the button in on the other side, and you have to match it up with the slightly smaller little catch on the slide, and that'll take out your pin, your slide lock pin, and then you're going to slide this forward. You're going to take the slide lock pin, place it to the side, you're not going to use it, and then take the lower receiver of your 1911 and set it aside because you're not going to need that. Alright, to get off this this spring and spring guide and all that stuff, and you're going to slide it forward, the spring guide forward, not pushing the barrel itself or the hop-up or anything forward, and then you're going to stick your fingernail, I don't know if you can see it, you slip your fingernail between the bushing and the slide itself, and you're going to have the gun like this, and you're going to slide it off to the left side of the slide and barrel itself. So let me get a better grip on this. And then you're going to slide it off to the left. You might have to jiggle it a little bit to get it off, but I've got mine off, no problem, except the spring guide fell out. So you're going to have a spring guide, spring, and bushing right here, right guys? So that's what's going to look like when you have to push it in. Can you see that, Sandman?
Yeah, just bring it down a little bit.
Down?
Yeah.
Good? Alright, you can see it. This is spring. You just push it in, and then it's going to look like that when you place it back inside the gun. That'll come later, though. Alright, so then to get at the barrel and hop-up unit, you will just slide this forward, like so. It'll work perfectly fine. You just take this. I didn't even use this after I got these upgrades. I just threw it aside. I put it in my drawer, so in case I had to return it, or I need to do something like trade or something, I have that stock, so I can give it back or sell it with it. I do not think that I will be selling this gun because I love it so much. I've used it, and it's a great gun. So yeah, then you're gonna take your new hop-up unit and outer barrel, which is right here. Sandman will show. It has the inner barrel that's longer than the stock outer barrel, or the outer barrel from WE, and then you will take it and you will slide it in like you took out the stock outer barrel. And when I'm saying stock, I don't mean like butt stock or anything. I mean like it came from the factory like that. All right, guys. That's for new airsofters. I know a lot of experienced airsofters will be like, "Oh, you're stupid," but no, that's for new airsofters, so they know what to say and what to call it. All right. So then you're going to do like this number right here. You're going to squeeze it like a needle. Alright? Sandman says that you guys can see that. You're going to slide it in like that, and you're going to approach it. If you have it like this, you're going to approach it from the right side and push it in the left, and then it'll look like that right there. And then you're going to, can you see that, Sandman?
Yeah, right now I can.
Alright, and then you're going to jiggle that bushing, and it's going to shoot forward, so your end result will look like this. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so, and I'm just going to push this forward so it shows that, alright, I don't want to do too hard so I don't break something. Alright, so then you're going to take your lower receiver, push, you're going to match them up. Also, when you do this gun, this is something that I haven't seen on any other gun. Okay, zoom up on that, Sandman. Alright, right here, there's a little piece that blocks this slide from going back. You're going to push that in a little bit, and then, I can get this on. Alright, like that. You're just going to push it in a little bit, and then slide it back. And then you're going to match up your slide lock holes like this, and push it in right there. Alright, guys? Then you're going to take your silencer. You can see everything in it, Sandman? Sandman says that you guys can see everything. So we're good. We're going to take it. You spin it clockwise to get it on, like most silencers, right? That, to get it off, you spin it counterclockwise, right? And that is how the gun is going to look. I do have orange tape on here. It does not come with an orange tip. I took it off because I didn't want to get shot, alright? That's just me. If you want to get shot, that's your thing. But please do not make airsoft look bad. So, yeah. That's how my gun looks. Also, when you have the WE Dragon, how it didn't match up with the stock stuff, it matches up with this. Look. It matches up perfectly. I think it's because it's a WE barrel and everything is matching up correctly. So, and it also does it with, so it works perfectly fine. You can use pretty much any double stack 1911 HI-Capa mag in this gun now. Okay, this gun before was shooting 340, 375. I haven't had it chronoed with the new inner barrel in it, but I want to say it's shooting around 380, 350 range, 350, 385 range, just because it's got a longer inner barrel. So yeah, everything of upgrades cost me about $65, which makes the gun cost around $175 without shipping. So this gun is great. I got Sandman in one of our games. I had this. This was the only gun I had at the time that I was using. I had my Diablo, which I'll do a review on later, but I was loaning it out. And this is all I had. And across the fields, of course, I saw Sandman. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna get him. So I took one lucky shot with it, pulled the trigger, shot at him, and I got a headshot. And he got out. It was the most fantastic feeling I've ever had. It was awesome. Alright guys, that does it for my KJW Full Metal Custom 1911 Tactical HI-Capa gas blowback pistol. That does it for my review. Upcoming news and events and stuff. Just basically, we're looking for players in Charlotte area of North Carolina. We could use some new players. If you're new to airsoft, you can also go on our Facebook, ask some questions. You can. I will have a link down in the box down here. We just hit show more, and it will have a link to our Facebook. You will not get hate comments from us or anything. We're just looking to help everybody. We are looking for new players. Just let us know like what your experience is, how good you are, stuff like that. We will have a review of the KCO2 up later. We also have a review of this gun later. We also have the MP7 up later. And I'll put a review, I'll put an annotation to a link of where I get shot with this gun and the MP7, and then where I get to shoot Sandman with this. Alright guys, that does it for today. This is Sidewinder, and I'm signing off. Hey guys, it's Sidewinder with Tross Airsoft here in North Carolina. This is just the second part of this video that I'm uploading. This is the two different styles of the mag. Alright, this is the KJW version right here. This is the WE. And here is the really small Allen key, and this is a dime, right? Alright, for the KJW, it has this little groove right here, right? It has a thinner butt plate. These hold the same amount of BBs, which is 32, plus one in the chamber, obviously. Same with this. Alright, this has two grooves going along the sides. On both sides, it has a thicker butt plate. I think that this being a little bit larger of a mag is the reason that this little trip right here, can't really see it, this right here, when I do this, alright, you see how it disappears like that? That doesn't trip the slide lock. I'm pretty sure. This is the KJW version. This one does on the stock barrel and stock set. Alright, that's it for the second part. Here are the credits.